How's it going, guys? It's Hater, and I'm gonna give you a little update on Rust. What's gonna be happening with the channel? What's happened with Rust? Why is there no more videos coming out? Well, stuff like that. In this video, I'm just gonna go around and show you what's happened to the base, so you can obviously see that barricades are breaking down here. Um, House that was here is about to completely fall apart. My old house here. No one lives in there anymore. Um, I'll run you through the whole base. The compound, what we still have, and then I'll explain what happened and what's going to happen in the future. So, one of my friends' old base right here, it's decaying. It's going to fall down very soon, most likely. We still got this base up. This is still up and running. There was a little building here that's broken now. We got this metal base still here. We got someone who lives in their tower still standing somewhat. Run you through everything else after I kill this wolf. So we still have some things, not a lot of players on, and I'll get to that eventually. Kill that wolf. Where'd he go? It can become a problem sooner or later. And I totally missed. No, shit. Alright. So I'll wait and show you this. I don't even know if anyone lives here anymore. That's a new base. I have no clue who's that for. And then we got the metal base, which I'll show you this for a second, and you'll probably understand everything. The door's locked. Okay, so what's going on here is I was kicked from the group maybe a couple days ago. When the group that kicked me has 3 active members that would get on every single day, and that was me, Sheriff Thompson, and Elite HT. The reasons they kicked me for is, this isn't, before I tell everything, this is my side of the, what happened. This is my side, and this isn't a video of me getting pissy or whatever. I'm just going to give you my side, and I'm not going to make the video, look all bitchy like I'm the good person and I didn't do anything wrong. But, what happened was, for about maybe a month or two now, let me put myself in this. Well, no, I'll walk around and show you everything while I'm talking. I'll show you what we still have standing. Basically, from what I've understood, for about a month or so, they've, I was, I guess, being paranoid or whatever, and I was kicked from the group 2 or 3 days ago, but they've been wanting to kick me for probably a month or two now, from what one of my other friends told me, and, so okay, I was whatever, okay, that was cool, so I was kicked, I got kicked out. Then they told me I was able to move some of the stuff that I had. Okay, so I was like, alright, I'm still kind of pissed off though, as any normal player would. I was the founding person who built, let me rephrase that. I was the founding person who helped build all of these buildings here. That was here since the beginning, I was here since that building, that one right here, was, that was the only building. It was him and my house, that house right there, and his house, that was a big tower right there. It was just me and him for 2 weeks maybe, and then we met Toto, and then it just kind of fell in from there. Everyone else kind of started to fall in. I used to live, it was like one of those little wooden shacks that you build with like 50 wood. It was probably around way over there where that arrow landed. And the guy, Cracker for Kids, or Steve as I know him, the guy that lives there, basically, he was messing with me, and this was before we met. This was probably about 2 or 3 months ago now. He was messing with me, banging on the door, saying how he's going to raid me, and me being a new player, I was terrified. And I ended up opening the door and ended up killing him with a rock. No, a pickaxe or a hatchet. It was one of those. Anyway, I killed him, took his stuff, and I was, like, extremely happy, like, with a bunch of guns. And then he ends up coming back and I don't know how we ended up talking it out, but I ended up walking out, and he ended up showing me his base and everything, and I lived there for a little while until eventually I built that little wooden base over there. And so, you know, things went from there, blah blah blah. Then, you know, other players started to fall in, like Toto and A-Spect, Sheriff Thompson, Elite HT. The other? Shit. Conrad, I think his name was. Byron. There was just a lot of them that fell in, and a lot of them were Toto's cousins and friends and stuff like that. So, you know, it went on pretty good from there for about a month or two after they joined, and it seemed pretty normal. Everything was fun until one raid. Something, you know, went wrong. There was a lack of leadership in one area, and I decided I should say that we should vote on, you know, things now. Instead of how, like, one person or two people leading, we should do like a voting system. And everyone got pissed off on me for that one, and they ended up, you know, what was his name? Cracker for Kids. He stopped playing the game. Toto stopped playing the game, and I didn't find out until maybe 2 or 3 days ago why. But at the time, I thought it was just because, you know, they were bored of the game. But I ended up finding out they quit because of me, because they were tired of my bullshit and stuff like that. But so okay, you know, we were, after they quit, it was maybe about a couple weeks later. We were doing fine. It was only about 3 or 4 players that would get on now. It was me, Sheriff Thompson, Elite HT, and a new guy that joined, Sir Bob, which is one of my friends that I still talk to. You know, the others, they kind of just, yeah, that went in from there. Since I was kicked, we don't really talk anymore. So after that, hold on, let me see if this is, I'll turn it down some more just in case. After that, you know, it was just us for surviving, trying to hold off everything. After the Omega hack, I believe that's what changed everything. That the worst hack in history video. I think after that, everything changed, you know, since then. But yeah, like I was saying, about, I guess, a month after they quit, we were kind of on our own, defending against other people that trying to raid us, hackers, I guess stuff like that. And so I'll get to present time, maybe 2 to 4 days ago. There's a base way back there. Probably, I think it's above those trees. You can actually kind of see it, but it's way back there. But I left from there with all the gear they let me bring out of the base, and I moved over there. They had no knowledge of me living there, blah blah blah. And basically, I was plotting revenge. I'll lay it flat there. I was plotting revenge. I was talking to hackers to raid them, because I was gonna, you know, I was offering, hey, I know the entire layout of the base, blah blah blah. I can show you the loot rooms. I can show you which rooms are decoys. I was talking to hackers, just trying to find somebody to raid them. And you know, so I was like, okay, well, you know, I'm gonna just have to do this myself. So I still have a sleeping bag in the house right there. I mean a bed. And I still had items. So what I did was, they put down a door so I couldn't get out, and they put a passcode. And I ended up finding the passcode out and placing down a bunch of walls on the floor that I live on. So, like, when you walk into the hallway, there's a hall, you know, there's a long corridor to another staircase that goes up to the next floor, which a member lives up there. So I decided the hallway that I live on, I'm gonna barricade it so the other member can't get to his room. And you know, that worked out. They got really mad, and that's what I was really hoping for. So I was fine with that. So after that, basically, we ended up me and Sheriff Thompson, we ended up kind of talking and everything. So we're cool now, me and him. But other than that, it's only me, Sir Bob, and Sheriff Thompson. So what I figure I'm going to do is I'm going to call it a break, guys. I'm going to call the channel a break. I'm going to call gaming a break. I'm just going to take a couple months off, and we'll see how it goes from there. That's why I wanted to give you a little rundown of everything you've seen here, everything with all the bases. So whenever I come back, I'll hit record, and I'll show you what happened to everything, and it'll be kind of like a new thing for me as well, just to see what's going to happen to all the bases from there. And I guess we'll just see how it goes from there. Like I said, this has been It's Hater, or Kyle. I don't know how you guys may know me or not, but it's been a nice ride, you know, being a commentator and everything. I'm not saying this is my last video ever, but it's going to be the last video for a couple months, or maybe a couple weeks, couple months. It depends what happens in the distant future. And but like I was saying, guys, I really did excuse me. I really did enjoy all the support from all the people that watch my videos, all of my subscribers. I love each and one of every you. I just can't believe I messed that up. I love all of you guys. I mess up a lot during the videos. I mean, you obviously knew that if you're still watching. But I really do love all of you guys. You guys have gave me a pretty fun ride. Being a commentator and all, it was nice, and I really did enjoy it. But like I told you guys, it may not be my last video. I might be back in a couple months' time to see what's happened, see how much Rust has changed, see how much this server's changed in general, see if any of these buildings are still here when I get back, because if they're not, it's going to be pretty depressing, but we can always build back. New group, maybe, not the old group. I'm not going back to those guys from just previous stuff and what happened. Maybe a new group and new buildings everywhere, and hopefully they'll take away the hackers from the game, and they'll fix all that, add in new things, new guns. I've heard boats, the water's supposed to be more it's gonna be more interactive, I guess. We're gonna be able to do more things with it, so it'll be nice to see the changes whenever I get back, if I do come back from being, just all kind of stuff, guys. But like I was saying, it's Hater, and thanks for watching, guys.